Hey everybody, it is Lorelia. I don't want to specifically talk directly about credit. I just kind of want to talk about the mindset of what it takes to really reach your goals financially. And that's why I said long term sustainable success. You know, we live in what's called a microwave generation. Everyone wants it now. You know, I for 10 years I had bad credit. I mean, and this is, I'm just saying, like, when I talk about the individuals that, who reach out to me, knowing that they've struggled with bad credit for 10 plus years. They've never really have generated any real revenue in their business, and they have the right now. They want the right now solution. My credit's been bad for 10 years, but I want an 800 credit score. My business ain't bringing in no money, but I want a $25,000 line of credit. And I don't make a mockery of those things. All those things can happen. You have a bad credit and you want good credit, it can happen. Right here on this channel, I know for certain you can find a solid 250 videos of content just to help a person rebuild their credit, get rid of debt collectors. The list goes on and on. So when it comes to business credit, business funding, got a whole ton of free content on this channel about that. So not that I'm making a mockery of a person past setbacks, but understanding that in order to get to your new wins, in order to get to your new goals, understand it may be a long term run. You may take some time getting there. And what's the thing that is not, and I'm going to use a term that a client that just signed up, that I'm working with personally, with yesterday, and I love the term that she said. It doesn't just tickle your ears. And she said about how a lot of people who really talk about getting access to business credit, getting access to business funding, they just telling a lot of people stuff that just tickles their ears. And don't get me wrong, that information is so succulent. It's good. It's not, there's no heavy lifting. You don't have to pull no layers back. I can get it right now. And what happens is it leaves the person so disappointed, because they went in thinking that it was a quick win, it was a quick run, and not knowing that it's a long-term marathon. It's not a sprint. It's not a dash down the 100-meter yard line. It is a constant go, especially if you know that you don't come from that. If you don't come from a household where getting access to money, how to leverage money, how to leverage, a business, how to leverage credit to create a sustainable business and income source for yourself. If that's all new language that you may be just learning, and you may be in your 20s, or maybe in your 30s, or maybe in your 40s, 50s, or 60s, the list goes on and on, you got to sit back and just take it all in. Because those who do things long term, understanding that they're not doing something just quick. Like I tell people, a lot of my messaging is not going to appeal to people because it makes you feel uncomfortable. Are there strategies that you can put in place that are illegal? They won't tell you that can help you increase your credit score. By a shadow of a doubt, they exist. How do I know? Just recently had somebody who reached out to me about, I think last week, when it got credit repair, still can't buy a home. I never talked to the person. They reached out to me personally on Facebook, because I already know what happened. I already know. They went to somebody who tickled their ears. They gave them what they wanted, increased credit score, But they left the person with no framework. No framework, no foundation, no framework. And now this person is thinking that they're going to buy a home and they're left disappointed. They're left disappointed. Like I said, it tickles your ears. It tickles your ears. So I'm not going to make this video long, but I just want to share with you this. If you know that your goal, today is July the 1st. It's the beginning of the third quarter in business, and we're at the half year mark of 2020. What are you going to do different? What are you going to do different? Are you still going to allow the information that tickles your ears? I tell people all the time, you know, where you want to get in terms of your business with funding or business credit, you can get there quick, and it may take you time. But at the end of the day, it's all based on metrics. So I tell people, you know, and I've learned this weekend from a coach of mine. Let's take the emotion out of it. Because really people approach personal credit and business credit, and I understand it's financially psychological. They approach it very emotional. I get it. I understand it. But when you're really trying to get to a goal, you have to look at it methodically and based on metrics. It's based on data. That's the best way for you to reach your goals financially when it comes to your personal credit, your business credit, or whatever you want to do, you know, in life. But people don't like that. They don't like that because it's very uncomfortable. So they appeal to information that tickles their ears. And that's why I have people who have watched me for 2 or 3 years, went places where their ears got tickled, and then they circle back around and they like, you know what? Now I'm ready to do it the right way. Now I'm ready to do it the right way. Because all it does, it leaves you spinning. So if you look at life understanding that this is a long-term game, you know, a long-term game, because it's how they say, you know, people that they think are overnight sensations, or, you know, have the ability to have accumulated wealth real quick. You don't know what they were doing on the back end. You don't know what measurements, where they started, and maybe they're at the long end of their journey. So keep that in mind. You know, you visually and aesthetically, it may look one way, but at the end of the day, you don't know what it may have taken. And if you approach your same goals in terms of your personal credit, your business funding goals the same way, your wealth building strategies, whether that's, you know, building a business, investing in real estate, knowing that it's a long-term game, success awaits you. Financial success awaits you. All the things that you wanted await you, because you've put in the work. You've put in the work, you followed the data, you followed the metrics. So that's all I have for you. You know, I always offer people with these videos, if you want to talk, go to bizcredit.yourmoneymentor.com, book your strategy session. Let's talk. Let's see how we can help you meet your goals. And I'm looking forward to talking to you. Until the next video. Bye-bye.